I'm just, hey, if you guys see us now, let me know. I'm also messaging.
Yeah, it looks like we're back.
We're back.
That's
Sorry
right.
about that. Um, and comment in the chat. Oh, yay. Okay, awesome. Sorry about that, guys. Um, I'm not sure what you last heard, but
I started art back in high school, and
yeah, let's start from the top.
yeah.
Okay, it looks like everyone can hear us. Let me know if that happens again. But okay, so the next question was, how do you feel about the rareable situation? This is from OpenNFT. How do you feel about the rareable situation going on with copycat art? And we spoke a little bit about that, but feel free and jump into it.
Oh man, so that's actually a really good question. So I was trolling around. I was doing a little Rarible dig. I love just seeing random shit, and I found this artist, and and I should have known, but like there was some really sick ass things on there. So I started reverse Google image searching
Oh,
to do a little like background research because it was fucking sick. I was like, wow, like
know
this is
what you're
this
buying. Do your
this
research.
gem? Like, ooh. And there was no Google image search results for it either. So I'm like, wow, maybe this really is the gem. And so I bought them, and it was, we're talking under $10, like cheap. I was like, well, that's what they wanted. So I bought like two pieces. There was another one, but I said, well, let's just wait and see how it works. And I think the next day or maybe a week later, I'm not on Rarible every day, but I went back and like that artist was no longer like findable. So I reached out to the team and I said, hey, I put the artist name. I said, hey, this artist I found, but I can't find them anymore. Like, is there a link missing? I need me some more of that. And they said, no, they got turned in for stealing other people's art.
Hmm.
Ooh. So, I mean, it's easy. It's super easy to do, and that's the downside, I guess, of a non-curated platform is that can happen, and that's just the downside. I mean, at the same time, it's a great place for anybody to be tokenizing artwork. If you're getting turned down, this is a big thing. So if you're getting turned down from a platform, just let me tell you something. That doesn't mean shit. Like
Yeah,
you are an artist. Like
agreed.
nobody telling you that you're not good enough makes any relevance in the world. So who cares? Um, for that reason, I think Rarible is a great place for somebody to go, and that could actually be like a stepping stone, right? So I know that when I was getting curated into Rare Art Labs and Super Rare, I had to send them a portfolio of
Yep.
pieces so they can understand who that they're bringing in. Well, some people don't have a portfolio of pieces that we have all been at the starting point. So use that as your starting point and do your best work. Don't worry about what people are how much they're paying. It doesn't matter. I was selling things for like $20 at the beginning. It's just the way it works. Like make the art, keep making the art, and do it at the best of your skills. And as time goes on and you just keep making, you're getting this catalog that will get you wherever you want to go. So use Rarible,
Yeah.
use it, or just do it. Paint on a wall. Like it doesn't matter. Like just fucking make art and then believe in yourself. Like that's
And
it.
I completely agree with you. Not only that, it's the perfect like so super rare and platforms that have are curated have the benefit of using them is the built-in like collector base, and Rarible might not have that.
Sorry.
What happened?
Sorry. Havo told me I was going full Gandhi on him.
Oh. um, but another huge thing with what you just said is like I'm a huge I sucked at social media. I still kind of suck at social media. I've never had a Facebook, never had an Instagram until I started making art, never had a Twitter until I got in crypto. Like I've been my whole life I've hated taking pictures, hated social media. Like I just hated it. I didn't like what it did to people. Like it just wasn't my thing. But when I started creating art and realized that I need to find a way to market to people, or else
Yep.
nobody's going to see my work. Not even just make sales, just even just purely like getting more eyes on it. That's always the goal. Having people experience your work in some form. So when you're using a platform like Rarible, that's your time to build your brand. Right now in our community, it's on Twitter, it's on Discord, it's on, whatever Telegram groups you're in, whatever it is. But be positive. Don't just like spam people's DMs with everything. If you want, to ask a direct question to someone, please do it. Like the community's small and amazing and wants to help other people for the most part. But yeah, that's the time to like start marketing, start getting that stuff, getting comfortable with doing all of that. So I think you made really great points there. So we had just a couple other questions. When you sell your art, do you store your proceeds as ETH, USD, BTC, or something else? And I don't know if you want to, if you feel comfortable.
I don't know. I mean, it all kind of. I mean, I have a lot of bills I need to pay, so
Yeah.
there's not like a lot to talk about there. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
And also like, it's funny. I Somebody had said in a conversation that an artist was selling out because they were like selling in USD but did crypto themed artwork.
I get that a
And I
lot.
was
Yeah.
like, don't you realize that artists, even crypto artists, still have to make paper currency to pay bills and buy groceries? Like my grocery, I don't know about you, but my grocery doesn't accept Bitcoin, like, or
No.
Ethereum. So I
Yeah.
thought that was kind of funny. Like, yes, all of us who especially are doing art as, full time within the crypto sphere do have to sell it to
And
USD.
and a note on that, it's super shitty that it's the way it is. But as soon as I accept crypto, that is a taxable event. And then
Oh yeah.
when I sell that out, that's a taxable event. So I'm getting hit like 3 different times when I accept crypto, which goes completely against the ethos of what we're trying to do. So when I'm at a show and someone asks me what I want, I obviously say whatever you want to pay. I mean, I'm just making art here, but if they're offering me dollars, that can just be dollars, and like it sucks, but like yeah, I'm saving 30% by taking dollars. Like that's
Mm.
kind of a no brainer if I need to pay a bill.
That's
You know?
interesting. Yeah, no, totally. If people, I feel like I always say Bitcoin, but that's like my
Oh sure,
personal thing. And also, I'm like, this could probably, go up in value by the time I need to
totally.
cash it
There's just
out. But no,
speculation.
I agree with you. Artists need to make cash too, guys. What about art in conjunction with backing like GXD or ENJ engine? What do you think about
I mean,
that?
I don't really know too much about engine, but if the idea is about backing things with the other one's a gold back token, is that right?
Yeah.
I know Nelly did something like that, which I thought was really cool. Um, I think I think it just comes down to the same old thing of a bronze statue and making that bronze statue worth more than the material itself. Like there's the inherent value of the gold token that backs it, cool, but the art on top of it makes the material worth more. So I think it's super interesting to play with, and I've actually talked to somebody who wanted to do something like that. It's out there, and I think being
Yeah.
able to play with other tokens and all that stuff is it's almost like the natural progression of where we're all going to start playing around with technology.
Yeah, like bringing proof of stake into art, which is pretty
Yeah.
cool. Can you talk? This was the last question that we had come in, and then I'm going to do the rapid fire questions. Can you talk about collabs and why? This is from Havo. Can you talk about collabs and why sometimes you have to turn them down? Great question.
Um, I mean, a lot of the times there's two different reasons. I mean, first of all, like I said, I have no like no free time, so you know, a collab in my scheme of workflow has to fit within a different calendar. You know, like if I have my own projects that I'm on some type of personal clip that I want to execute or something's in the hopper, it depends on when the collab's coming through. It depends on also how I gel with the other person. I mean, a collab just because it's another person doesn't make any sense to me. Like there has to be a reason and like a shared vision that
It's
it's not
personal.
just
Yeah.
yeah. It's very exposing for also as well because as soon as you start collabing with somebody, you inherently start giving up some of the special sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you have to trust that person that when you open yourself up and say, hey, if I'm going to do this cool thing that's X, Y, and Z, and you know, maybe they didn't know that was part of the process. That's just like the artist code of we can share openly, but you're not going to like start pulling Coldie tricks in the corner, you know, because you figured out some stupid thing. Like it's hard to explain, but I have a lot of the hard part is I have so many awesome creative friends in the space that I want to collab with, and we've had talks over, you know, some of them are years old, and it's all timing. And
Yeah.
the ones I've done, I've had so much fun with, and it makes me want to do more of them. But at the same time, none of us are like only collab artists.
Yeah.
You know, there's different things I want to get out of my creative time. So when they fit in, it's awesome. But besides that, it's kind of like, you know, I'll hit up somebody and say, hey, you know, we talked about that thing 9 months ago, and I've been thinking about
Does it now work for you?
But they're stoked because like, you know, maybe we had a conversation a long time ago, but I was driving and for whatever reason, their thing popped in my head and I was like, holy shit, we could do X, Y, and Z. And then when I hit them up again, I said, hey, you want to get the team back together? And they said, fuck yeah. So like it's just planting seeds. I think everyone should plant seeds with each other with zero expectations because
I love that.
that's all.
That's a good point. That's a good point. And that just like is such a that's like what our space is. Like you can reach out and talk to people. You can probably reach out and do a collab with them. Don't always expect it to happen. Like a lot of it is timing. A lot of it, like you said, it's a really personal process. And not everyone is into doing collabs. Like it has to be the right time, right place. So I think that's totally a good point. All right, I'm gonna do the rapid fire questions. They're really easy. I don't know if you've heard them before, but they're just like another way for people to get to know you a bit more, and they're just kind of fun. Um, Bitcoin or Ethereum?
Bitcoin.
Go back 1 year or forward 1 year?
Forward.
Last NFT or physical art piece you bought?
Is that a yes or no, or is that
No.
physical? I don't think I've bought anything physical in a little while.
The last NFT you bought?
Last NFT I bought. I think it might have been either the Metageist. There might have been either Metageist or Trippiagi, two of the latest ones.
Morning person or night owl?
Oh, night owl for sure.
Same. Cats or dogs?
You know, I grew up with dogs, but I currently have 2 cats.
And you're doing the kitty feral show.
And the kitty thing. Yeah. Oh, I guess cats.
Cats. Okay.
My old dog.
Decentraland, Cryptovoxels, or Somnium?
I would say Cryptovoxels because I know it better. I actually have a gallery that just got finished in Decentraland. That I'm gonna have a soft launch on the 24th. Whoop whoop.
Okay, that's awesome. Did you build it out?
No, I worked with a builder.
Oh, yeah. Cool. That's so awesome. I'm excited to see it. Window or aisle seat?
I'll have to have aisles because I'm tall. Or, okay. Yeah, I guess, yeah, aisle.
You're the first person on the show that said aisle seat. I thought it was going to be a lot more popular. Like, I feel like whenever I get on the plane, people are always itching for the aisle seat. Everyone has said window.
I never go to the bathroom. It's not like an exit issue. It's just, usually I'm on Southwest Airlines, and if I need that leg room.
Yeah. Someone in your past or present in crypto that you'd like to meet? or in the past or present in crypto that you'd like to meet?
Um, in the past or present? Um, huh. I think it would be really fun to like smoke a bowl with McAfee or something. I think that would be with other people
Yeah.
around, safe people. I wouldn't be
Maybe a
alone.
lot of money.
Huh?
Maybe a lot of money.
Yeah, the three of us. Let's all hang. Let's do it.
That's so funny. Favorite food?
Ooh, there's a really good Mongolian barbecue restaurant in my town that I love. But besides that, I would say probably like Thai food. I love Thai food.
Texting or calling?
I actually calling.
Okay. Would you want to live forever?
In the same like keep getting older, in the same body thing. Like
Yeah. Right now, your age, you'd be frozen at your current, or if you'd want to get old. Yeah, if you just want to live forever. Maybe
I mean,
maybe
I
how
think that
maybe you get a little older by time, but not like you don't have to live as like 98 forever.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think that I do. I look at life as a live forever thing, anyways.
What do you mean?
I just think that like, I don't think this is my only rodeo that I'm going to be having gone through. I think that.
So you don't think it's your first either?
No, I some weird shit pops up in my head sometimes where I'm like, I could not have known that. But I honestly, I just think that like, I'm on a path that is perpetual.
Interesting. That's a cool answer. And lastly, describe the NFT space in 3 adjectives.
Um, 3 adjectives. Quickly. That's an adjective, right?
Sure. It is a verb, but I'm not.
Quickly jump. So quickly would be the adjective.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Adjectives. That's really hard.
Or sorry, 3 like descriptive. So normally the reason why I said it like that is because normally I say describe the NFT space in 3 words, and I'm thinking people are gonna say like 3 just 3 random words, but people have been thinking that I mean like in a sentence that's 3 words.
Oh sure.
You get what I'm saying? So now
my grammar teacher was like, "It's."
I'm terrible. So okay, so tell me. So am I which way do I need to say the sentence for people to understand I'm not saying?
I'm a grammar nerd, so I wouldn't say adjectives because then I'm thinking like Y words.
Oh, okay. So then tell me, grammar nerd. How does that sentence work? I'm not a grammar nerd.
Explain NFTs in. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think
I say in 3 words, and then people give me a sentence of 3 words.
3 separate, non-sequential thought forms. 3 words. Okay. Early, infinite, and I guess maybe community.
Nice. Yeah. No, I think those are all great. And I thought for the show, apparently I don't know what an adjective is because I thought an adjective was just a descriptive word. But maybe
You're describing an action, right?
Oh.
I think. Maybe that's an adverb. Fuck, that's an adverb. Fuck. That's why I went to art school.
All right, so someone in the comments tell me the right way to say that sentence.
Describing a noun. It's describing a noun.
What is?
An adjective.
So adjective is right?
Well, no.
All right. Anyways, 2 artists trying to figure out how to say a sentence. That's what this show has turned into. Behind the grammar. What? Oh, and Trippy. How do you say his name? Trippiagi?
I talked to him and he said Trippiagi. I thought it was Augie.
Okay.
But I think it's Augie.
Trippiagi said, "What's your favorite crystal?"
Wow, cool. So with crystals, I don't know how many sides. I think a 7-sided crystal is like the one that you want. right? So there's when you go to like a crystal store.
Yeah, I don't know anything about crystals.
Yeah, I know a fair amount about crystals, and
Okay.
so crystals, don't ever buy, like, you're going to get ripped off if you buy a 5 or 6 sided crystal. Don't do it. Those are like
I'm never gonna buy a crystal.
those are the 3 leaf clovers of crystals.
Okay.
You want to get like I think it's like 7 or more is like
Oh.
the magicness.
Okay. Um. Oh, trippy yogi, like yoga. Trippy yogi.
Oh, okay.
That's a good way to remember it.
Okay, good.
So that's your answer, Trippy Yogi. 7-sided is apparently what I'll be looking for if I ever buy a crystal, which I can promise you I probably never will. Um, Havo said his favorite kind of crystal is meth. That is very intense. Remind me to never come to your house. Um, and Satoshi Initiatives. Did you give me the right way to say it? Tell me in 3 distinct words about the NFT community.
Mm.
Oh, okay. So maybe we just have to flip it up. I'm screenshotting that so I can change my question. Okay, sweet. Guys, I think this about wraps it up. I want to hop into CryptoVoxels if you guys want to join and just hang out for a little bit there and just chat. I probably am only going to be able to stay in for like 15 minutes. But
I got
if
all night. I got all.
Sweet.
Let's burn it
Coldie will
down.
be the after party. But Coldie, if you want to post a link in your Discord and I'll post one in mine, or you can post them in both. My other computer actually just died on the side, so I just need to plug it in really quick.
Okay.
But if you just want to post a link, then you guys can all join us. If you haven't used CryptoVoxels before, literally all you have to do is go to the link, and we will tell you in world how to move around if you
Yeah,
can't figure that
that's
out,
super easy.
even though it's just with your arrows, and then when you want to talk you hold down the V button. But anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in to one of these again. Coldie, thank you so much for being
Yeah, thank
on.
you.
This was fun to just kind of go through all of your work and talk about the community with you. Tomorrow night we have some more really exciting episodes coming up. Tomorrow night Conlin will be on, which is going to be an exciting episode because I am probably Async's biggest fan, and
I have it. I
oh
have my
yeah.
async. I have an async piece coming. It's very close.
Oh, okay, that's exciting. That's awesome to hear. I want to see it. I love, love, love async, and save up all your questions you have for Conlin because that'll be a fun one. And then the rest of the week or the rest of the month, I have a ton of streams, a ton of events going on. So check out my recent Twitter posts or my Discord if you have questions. Thank you for everyone who followed the Twitch channel, and I will see you again tomorrow night. Thank you, Coldie, for coming
You
on,
guys,
and I'll see
thank
you in
you. Thanks, Josie.
CryptoVoxels.
Had a great time.
See you.